大家好，我是 Olive Branch Down. Have you ever wondered what is the nutritional value of the vinegar you dip your xiaolongbao in? Or how it can also act as a household detergent? Some people even tell you to drink a tablespoon of vinegar to help you burn fat. How can this common ingredient be so versatile, and what are its health benefits, if any? The word vinegar comes from Latin, which means sour wine. And actually it has its literal meaning in that too, because alcohol is actually just made up of grape juice and yeast, which is a type of bacteria that actually eats the sugar in the grape juice and poops out alcohol. This is known as alcoholic fermentation. Then you introduce another bacteria called Acetobacter, which actually consumes the alcohol in wine and poops out acetic acid. And this is what makes the sour part of vinegar. Now, so vinegar production is simply double fermentation that makes sour wine. When you're making alcohol, you can substitute the grape juice with whatever plant material you want to make. For example, you can have cider from any kind of fruit. You can also have beer from wheat, and then you have the wines, which is from grape juice. And this goes the same for vinegar. You have barley and malt or corn, and that's usually made in the US because they're usually the cheapest. Red or white wine vinegar comes from red and white wine. You also have apple cider vinegar, which comes from apple cider. And so then you have the more complicated types like balsamic vinegar, which comes from Modena, Italy, or the Chinese black vinegar from Zhenjiang. And they have special ingredients and spices and placed in wooden barrels to impart even more flavor and balance to the vinegar. The main health benefits from vinegar actually comes from the acetic acid component. And studies actually have shown that acetic acid or vinegar, when taken half an hour before a meal, can actually help lower the glycemic index of foods. This is a really good strategy if you have sugar issues like diabetes. Studies also show that by consuming vinegar, you can actually suppress your appetite, and so you'll consume even less calories, which will lead to even less fat production. Unfortunately, the popular idea that consuming vinegar can help you to burn fat does not have any evidence to support that claim. But indirectly, if it can actually suppress your appetite, meaning you consume less calories, and at the same time it lowers your blood sugar levels, it lowers your insulin levels, then indirectly it can help you to lose more fat. Another practical benefit of vinegar is that it contains 5 to 8% acetic acid. That's a pH value of about 2.6, which is really acidic. And that's so acidic it can actually disinfect and kill most bacteria. I myself use a spray bottle mixed with water and vinegar to spray down my fruits and vegetables to clean them. And my own mother actually sprays down her whole kitchen every time she cooks. And according to the studies, the recommended dose to achieve those health benefits is 30 milliliters per day. And that should be taken spread out between meals. This is to prevent having too much vinegar at one time, because that actually has some risk to it. It can actually cause tooth enamel decay, which is the protective coating around your teeth. And having too much can also cause some gastrointestinal tissue damage. So dip that xiaolongbao in that vinegar, or enjoy it however you like it, because it actually is quite healthy for you. Just keep in mind that it's not going to change your body composition all that much. If anything, it's a nice palate cleanser, and it really helps to cut into all that rich and fatty foods that you eat to help balance out your meal. That's it for today. If you enjoyed that video, please give me a comment or a like below, and I'll see you next time.